Hey, okay, good morning. It's it is 6 a.m. Been up for 2 hours. Been getting at it, working on the computer, doing some estimates, different stuff like that. But I wanted to get with you guys and just share just a few minutes, some thoughts for this morning. Um, I just wanted um trying to get it all together, right? And so I read this book like 10 years ago, and the book ultimately changed the way I look at life, and just really made my mindset change about the things I complain about and different things like that. And I listen to different guys like Gary Vee and just different people and stuff like that. And Gary Vee talks about just how lucky we are just to be human, and not only that, but how lucky, if you are lucky enough to live in the United States, just how lucky you are that you beat the odds, right? Just to even be here, and we just need to shut up and keep on moving. But I want to share just like an excerpt. You can get this book. It's relatively expensive because it's out of print, but it's called "Coming Out of the Ice: An Unexpected Life" by Victor Herman. So I'm gonna read you a section of this. But before I do that, I'll just give you a little bit of a background. This is, World War II era, pre-World War II, like right around when Henry Ford was brought into the Soviet Union to build vehicles, all right, before World War II. And so a lot of American workers went over there. And so this man was brought over there as a child with his father, and all kind of stuff happened, and he didn't get out when he should have got out, and they wanted him to renounce his American citizenship, and he wouldn't do it. And so he was thrown into these prison camps, and he was moved all over the Soviet Union, into Siberia, and all these different things. And you read about this, and it's amazing that the stuff that he went through, that he didn't die, or he wasn't killed, and some of the things that just would have broken down the body completely, he just kept going and kept moving, and he kept moving forward and forward and forward. He never quit. He constantly moved forward. And I just think that's so amazing, right? That like his body broke down, but his spirit kept him going forward, right? And so I'm going to just share just a little bit what I was thinking about yesterday. I'm going to read you a couple paragraphs of this book, but I'm going to set the scene again. So he's in this prison. He's in this cement block cell. He doesn't get to see anybody, doesn't get to go out, and brick walls. And he's in this cell. And so after weeks of being in this cell, he would hear this tapping throughout this echoing, and I guess day after day after day of this different tapping and these different sequences. It was a code, right, that the prisoners used to communicate so that they wouldn't go crazy, and so they would talk or communicate very short sentences, kind of like Morse code. And so he picked up on this code, and that's where we're gonna go right here. So he's in this group, he's in this cell. He says, so I couldn't sleep. I couldn't do much of anything except think about the iron door and the latch and the bricks above it, and about 4 of them in the black leather. He's like, I was lying there thinking about the way he held my chin and pinched and slapped my face so he was getting beat up, when I heard tapping. Okay, so he hears this tapping. It was from the cell next door. It said, Herman dead, which is him, Victor Herman, shot tonight. So 4 words, Herman dead, shot tonight. I think I have already decoded the first 2 words before I realized what I was hearing. I looked around for something to tap with. I was in a frenzy to respond. I used my knuckles. So what if the sound did not penetrate? What if the sound did not penetrate the thick wall? So what if no one ever heard? It only mattered that I say it over and over that it was not so. With my knuckles, I tapped. 316. I am Victor Herman. I kept on doing it over and over, tapping the very same message, I am Victor Herman. I just kept doing it until the intervals between tapping grew longer and longer, until my knuckles were knocked open, until the skin was all tapped away, until I hurt and I bled and I couldn't do it anymore. I fell into a terrible sleep. Then it goes on to say, I did it every day for a week. I sent that message. What else did I have to do in a day? It was something to do to say that I lived. See, sometimes your dreams, your voice, your passion, your purpose, it gets drowned out. And the only person that can bring it back to life again is you. And sometimes the only thing that you can do is to say, look, I'm alive. I'm moving forward. I'm not going to quit. People can think that your dreams are over with, that you're no good, that this, whatever it is that you're doing isn't going to work. They can put you down. And you know what? You could scream it from the rooftops and you don't know if anybody else is hearing you. But you know what? Sometimes you have to hear yourself say it. Sometimes you have to say, hey, you know what? I'm not a quitter. I'm alive. I'm not dead. I'm alive. And it didn't matter who heard it. Victor Herman had to say it himself. He had to say, I am not dead. I am alive. I am Victor Herman. I am Victor Herman. I am Victor Herman. Over and over and over again, he tapped that message so that anybody would hear it. But you know what? I think more than anything, he had to know it himself, because he had to live one more day. He knew that he had to stay strong to get through all the things that he got through. And so if that's you, man, maybe it's time to start knocking and tapping and telling yourself, hey, I am alive. I am alive. I am going to do this. I'm not going to quit. And so that's just my thoughts today. And y'all can check it out. It's about $70 on Amazon for the reprint. It's well worth it. I don't get anything, obviously, if you can even find it. But so look, man, don't give up. Keep moving forward, and just don't quit. Whatever you're trying to do, don't quit. It could be your marriage, it could be your business, it could be your kids, it could be your relationships, could be your job, you're going after entrepreneurship, something. Just don't quit. Keep moving forward. Y'all have a blessed day.